If you work as an advisor or operational lead, you likely have a collection of proprietary models used to solve problems for your clients. For years, the standard delivery method was to build these tools into a comprehensive Excel workbook and email the file directly. Within days, you receive an email back because the client has accidentally overwritten a core equation or broken the structural layout. This often exposes your confidential calculation logic to their wider corporate network. The traditional corporate workarounds are not much better. Submitting a ticket to an IT department or hiring external software developers to build a custom intake portal requires months of waiting and significant capital investment for a relatively simple utility. This creates an operational bottleneck where the delivery mechanism of a fragile and fragmented file actively damages the perceived value of the expert's advice. To solve this, we can use generative no-code application builders, specifically looking at a platform called Lovable. Lovable allows you to generate interactive, secure web applications simply by describing your business requirements in plain English. You do not need to map visual databases or learn proprietary programming frameworks. The system interprets your clear text instructions and writes the clean underlying code in real time, acting as a highly literal junior software engineer. Building functional software now relies on your capacity to articulate clear operational logic. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine a commercial property advisory firm that needs a lease scenario evaluator to help clients calculate their long-term rent commitments over a 10-year period. Step 1 is describe. You initialize a knee-blank project and type your explicit parameters into the prompt panel. You detail fields for initial annual rent, lease duration, and fixed percentage increases. Your instructions must dictate exactly what inputs the user will provide and what explicit mathematical output the screen needs to render. Step 2 is generate. When you submit the prompt, the platform instantly writes the underlying codebase and renders the application. The live preview space gives you a fully functional interface, ready for immediate interaction. Instant visual generation replaces the months of wireframing and manual prototyping typically required in digital development. Step 3 is test. You must rigorously validate the newly generated logic by inputting sample business data and running the calculations. Make sure to test extreme baseline values to ensure the structural math handles all edge cases flawlessly before proceeding. Step 4 is refine. If something is missing or visually incorrect, you simply use conversational text feedback in the prompt panel to adjust the tool. For example, you can instruct the system to change the layout color to deep navy and add an export summary document button. The application updates within seconds. Software refinement is now a fluid and iterative conversation with your workspace. Step 5 is publish. Once the tool operates flawlessly, you click the Publish button to finalize the application and move it from a private workspace into an active client asset. The output is a secure and polished digital touchpoint. Clients can access the tool directly from their tablet or browser. Because clients interact purely with the front-end web interface, your proprietary calculation logic remains hidden and protected. Achieving scalable digital distribution is now a direct route that bypasses traditional software engineering pipelines. When first-time builders fail using this method, it is usually due to one trap: scope creep. Attempting to build a massive, multi-sided enterprise platform or a complex database on your first attempt will overwhelm the initial setup. The rule for success is maintaining a highly focused and narrow scope. Automate a single workflow or mathematical model at a time. The second failure point is vague instructions. Because the AI acts as a literal executor, you must provide explicit mathematical rules and precise field labels. Disciplined clarity of thought is the primary limiting factor for successful application development. The immediate return of this approach is the ability to move an abstract business concept to a fully deployed client asset in under an hour. This execution timeline reduces internal build expenses and eliminates repetitive manual data entry mistakes. Upgrading from an emailed spreadsheet to a secure and modern web interface elevates your market authority. It ensures your clients receive an accurate and premium service experience. You can find the exact plain English starter prompt templates utilized in this episode down in the video description. True operational efficiency is achieved when your deep domain expertise can be directly and safely placed into your client's hands without intermediaries.